So for the next couple of videos and the video you're about to watch, I talk about how Hasbro hasn't revealed any Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania figures. Well, during the Super Bowl today, I actually looked on Hasbro Pulse, and there were some Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania figures. So just ignore the parts where I kept saying I wish Hasbro would reveal them, or I'm not sure why they're keeping it a secret because it's not as big as No Way Home. Just ignore that because, as I just said, they have been revealed. So I just want to make that clear for the next 2 or 3 videos. But with that, I'll get on to the review and enjoy the video. Welcome back to another Jay's Collectible video, and in this video we're taking a look at Ant-Man from Ant-Man the Wasp, the second movie, not Quantumania. There's no figures for those yet, but I thought we'd go back and just take a look. I did a video yesterday showing off my little collection I have and just telling you the plans for the next couple of days, and we're going to be starting off with Ant-Man, of course, because it's his trilogy. This is, of course, from Ant-Man the Wasp film, and this is the Build-A-Figure Coliseum wave, and there was only 4 movie characters, but yeah. So with that, I'll get in a review. As I pull up the package, we can take a look. We get Scott Lang and his helmet, which is pretty cool. Maybe get some extra hands. Maybe, I can't remember. It's been a lot since I've opened this. But yeah, nothing too much because it's just Ant-Man. So I'm glad he came with an extra head, though. Get the side packaging right there. Take a look at the back. Pretty cool. We get a look at the wave down here from who's in there. Build-A-Figure Coliseum. I did review Thor. I will say I've reviewed Thor, my favorite Thor figure from the wave. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then of course we have his bio up here. There's the bio if you want to read it for yourself. Turning the packaging around like so, we get another shot at Ant-Man right here. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Now back to the front. So we get the Legends logo, and of course the Build-A-Figure Coliseum up the top. So yeah, this is my Ant-Man, my only Ant-Man figure. So yeah, so I'll take it out, take a look at the figure. So inside the tray here, we get Ant-Man and his helmet. So I was wrong. There's no hands. I thought there were, but I was wrong. He came with the Build-A-Figure Coliseum's leg, I think. It's pretty big, so it has to be his foot and leg. But I'm going to review that at probably another point, but not anytime soon. But yeah, that's all it comes with, just his helmet and head, and body and figure. So yeah, let's now take a look at Ant-Man. Alrighty, so here we have Ant-Man, Scott Lang. Let's take a look at his helmet real quick. This is the only accessory he comes with. You get his eyes right there and his apparatus. Pretty good paintwork there. You got the little stripes on top and his earpieces. These are kind of hard plastic. This one, as I was saying before I lost the helmet, his wing pieces are kind of a hard plastic, but they're kind of soft. This one, I just cannot hold this helmet today. This one feels a bit weird. It just feels, I don't know, a bit shorter, thinner than this one. I could be wrong. It just could be me, but still. You got those little pieces right there, and you got the, like I said, the apparatus, and then it's just gonna peg into his head when you put it on. And yeah, nothing too much to the back, just some silver paint lights, maybe some details. I think that's some details, some line indentations. But for a helmet, I think it came out pretty good. But this is the only accessory it comes with, and in my opinion, I think that's all you need. Maybe you could come with some little ants, but we'll get to that at the end. But for right now, I think it's it's one of those figures that just work, just this accessory. But now let's get into the figure. Alright, so bringing Scott Lang up a bit, we can look at his head scope. I feel like, well, first let me say this, I think it turned out pretty well. I just feel like his head's a bit too big. I was comparing to the helmet, and it looks kind of in scale, but at the same time, just looks a bit too big, and that just could be me. But that's what I thought when I first saw it. You get his suit, of course, right here with all those different paint details. The red, and I think it's black, some silver. Nothing too much to say about him. It's Ant-Man. You gotta love him. Pretty cool trilogy. Can't wait to see the movie in a few days. And yeah, just take a look at his entire body. So I'm trying to think where his shrink, like where the accessory would be, or not accessory, but like the regulator. I don't know if that's like on his helmet or if it's on his wrist or whatnot. Just because someone let me know, because I'm trying to feel, but I just don't know where that would be. Even the moves, I didn't know where he was pushing, like to go big or to go small. Maybe it's just something that he holds. I'm not quite sure. Give me, if you all know, let me know in the comments below. But we got his gauntlets right here, some nice silver. It's kind of shiny. It could be my light, but it's really shiny there. Same with this arm. Real shiny, kind of like it. But yeah, that's just a look at Ant-Man, just up close. We get his belt, which does a belt kind of move. It kind of, yeah, it moves. I'm sure you can twist it, but it's probably going to be difficult. But that belt is able to move. You probably can't take it off. It's on there real tight, but it can move. But yeah, that's a look at Ant-Man now. Let's now take a look at his articulation. So when it comes to articulation, he can move his head down that far and up that far. So really not a lot. He can turn his head around like so. He can move side to side very little. And then he can move his arm around 360 degrees. Same with this arm. Can come out like so. It's a weird way to do it. This arm, okay, there we go. It can come out like so. And then his arm can bend in that far. It can twist at the elbow. And then he can twist at the hand. Does he have it? Yeah, his hand can bend also. The joint a bit. It can bend inward. It doesn't bend outward too much, but it can bend inward. Same with this other arm. You can bend it in like so. Gotta use my right hand. There we go. Can move his arm around like so, 360 degrees. And same with this hand. You can twist it around. And then you can also bend it into place. Oh, that's odd. This one doesn't want to do it. Okay, it could kind of, this is an old figure, I should say. This came out 2018, so it just could be the joints are a bit weird. But this one you saw, it does bend, but this one doesn't. Maybe, I would assume it would do it for both, but I could be wrong. But I don't know, that's pretty weird. He can do that much at the ab crunch. He can go back that much. Has a nice click to it, kind of like it. You can twist at the waist like so. And he can move his leg up like that. And go back that far. It's pretty realistic, nothing too much. You can bend it at the knee. And you can bend it at the foot, I think. Yes, you can, like so. And then does his foot go up? Go that much. And you can kind of twist it. And you can't twist at the ankle or anything. And you can do the same motions with this foot. Bend it down that far. Bend it up that far. Kind of twist, but barely. And you can bend him at the knee that far, and then you can push his leg up that far and push his leg back that far back. So pretty good range of motions. I'm going to switch out his helmet real quick and show you what it looks like with the helmet on. We'll try with me doing it like this. So you just pop his head off like so, and we'll grab his Ant-Man helmet, and it should just pop on. I've always had trouble with the heads going on. Oh, perfect, it went on. So that's what it looks like on. It just could be me because I'm used to his head on there. But his helmet now looks a bit too small. So I can't tell. It could be me, or let me know. Is this helmet probably a perfect size, or is it too small? Is his head too big? I don't know, but it does look a bit small if comparing to the head. If I bring the head in, you kind of get an idea. And of course, yeah, where the peg goes in, it kind of has to cover up some of the inside. I don't know how to explain it, but just when I was comparing it, it just looks a bit weird, but I don't know, his helmet does look a smidge small on him. But besides that, I think it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, that's his Ant-Man helmet. Pretty cool. Just turn him around one more time. And yeah, so there's Ant-Man. Let me now get him in a pose holding his helmet, and I'll take a look at the final figure and my final thoughts. Alright, well, there we go. That's my review of Ant-Man from Ant-Man the Wasp. I want to say Quantumania, but it's not Quantumania. But yeah, I have him holding his helmet right there, and I think it's a pretty cool figure. I just feel like his head's a smidge too big and his helmet's a smidge too small. Again, that could be me. I know I say that a lot, but I just want to make that clear. It just could be me, but I don't know. Besides that, a pretty cool figure. I'm happy we have this Ant-Man, and I'm happy we have Wasp, and I just hope we get Quantumania figures real soon, or reveals, or maybe after the movie. Again, I don't think there's too much special about this movie. Like, that needs to be hidden, but still. Let me know what you think about this figure and what you thought Ant-Man the Wasp, the first one, or the second movie. And with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. We'll be reviewing Wasp next. And with that, take care. Just take care.